Hi everybody. So men and their Venus sign, or maybe I should say men and the placement of their Venus signs. How does this impact them in relationships? Where the Venus sign is in your man's chart tells you what he wants in a relationship to be fulfilled, or what he looks for in a woman in a relationship. Okay, if your man's, I'm not talking about the sign right now, I'm talking about the houses where it's at. Okay, if your man's Venus sign is in the first house, this man loves beautiful women. He loves his woman to be beautiful. Okay, and if there's no other, if he's not mature, and if there's no other thing in his chart that makes him want to be like secure or attached, maybe he has a moon in the 4th house, which means that he needs family to feel secure, or he has his moon or Cancer in the 4th or the 8th house, where he needs a secure and a stable relationship to feel secure. This man is not going to tire of beautiful women. He can't help himself. He loves beautiful women, and his woman has to be beautiful, except that if he does not have, like I said, anything in his chart anchoring him down, you're not going to be enough, because as soon as he gets you, there's another beautiful woman out there, or there's another one, oh, there's another one, oh my God, here are 5 of them. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. But if he has a moon in Cancer, where he feels secure having a family, because wherever the moon sign or the Cancer sign is in your chart is what you need to feel secure. If he has a moon Cancer in the 4th house or something like that, or if he has Cancer in the 4th house or has moon in the 8th or Cancer in the 8th, he's going to need a stable and solid relationship to feel safe and secure. So that is going to taper down his drive towards beautiful women. So when he gets one, he's going to want to build a nest with her and be secure with her. But that doesn't mean he's not going to still see all these other beautiful women. Okay, so if your man has his Venus in the 1st house, understand that he loves beautiful women. His woman has to be beautiful. And if there's nothing in his chart, like I said, to anchor him down, to make him settle with one person, he's going to just be happy because he just loves them. If your man's Venus is in the 2nd chart, he loves women with strong moral, not strong moral, but strong values. Women who have strong self-esteem, confident, not even confident women, but women who have strong self-esteem, women who have strong sense of value, women who have who have things that are valuable, or things that he deems valuable. He really doesn't care about beauty per se. He really doesn't care about that unless something in his sun, something. But if his Venus, I'm just speaking of Venus and here, if he's in the 2nd house, he wants a woman who has value, a woman who contributes value to him, a woman who contributes value to him. So whatever sign is in that is the Venus is in, tells you what kind of value he's looking for. But he's looking for a woman with value. If the man's Venus is in the 3rd house, he wants a woman he can communicate with. This guy does not care about looks, does not care about value. He cares about communication. He cares about how you guys have conversations. He cares about the things you guys talk about. He wants a woman he can communicate with, because he himself loves to communicate. Communication is his love language. So he wants somebody he can share, he can banter with, someone he can communicate with. Okay, if your man's Venus is in the 4th house, he wants somebody he can build a coop and a nest with. He wants to settle down with a woman and build a family. Okay, if your man's Venus is in the 5th house, he wants somebody to play with, somebody to create with. It may be to create children, it may be to create music, it may be to create something. He needs somebody who is creative like him. He wants somebody to have fun with, somebody to create with. So if this man meets a woman who doesn't like to have fun, doesn't like to play, doesn't like to create, he's not going to feel content. He needs somebody to play with, somebody who enjoys having fun. Okay, if your Venus is in the man's Venus is in the 6th house, he wants a woman to share life with, to share the mundane things of life with, go to the gym with, cook with, I don't know, clean the house with, any of that, all that mundane stuff. So he needs a woman that has a similar interest with him, a woman that shares a similar, daily routine with him, so that they can both do their daily routines together. That's what will make him feel feel satisfied with the woman. If your man has a Venus in the 7th house, he wants a relationship, he wants a love relationship, but he wants still with somebody who he can build a harmonious and loving and romantic relationship with. So if you're a drama queen, this is not going to work. If you're somebody who likes chaos and conflict, it's not going to work. He needs somebody who is just laid back, who just wants to have fun, who just wants to, go out to dinner and have romantic, candlelight dinners with. Okay, if your man's Venus is in the 8th house, he wants somebody to merge with, not sexually, but someone to merge his soul with, because that means even if the Venus is not in Scorpio, having Venus in the 8th house is almost as if you have Venus in Scorpio. So they want somebody to merge with, someone to enter into a deep, intimate, it doesn't mean necessarily sexual intimacy, yes, but deep soul intimacy with. Okay, someone who can handle that, because not every woman can handle the depth of the kind of intimacy a Venus in Scorpio wants, is a Venus in Scorpio man wants. So he wants a deep level of intimacy with you. Okay, and so to do that, you have to be open, you have to be vulnerable, you have to let him. Okay, and now somebody with a Venus in Sagittarius or Venus in the 9th house, they love to play. They want someone to play with, they want someone to go hiking with, someone to travel with, someone to do stuff, because they're always hopping from one place to another. They want someone who shares their interest for travel, someone who shares their interest for adventure, someone who shares their interest for doing things. Okay, so if you're not the kind of woman who likes to hike, or the type of woman who likes to go camping in the field, or the type of woman who likes to travel, who wants stability, Venus in the 9th house won't work for you, and you won't work for him either. Some with a Venus in the 10th, or Venus in Capricorn, they want a woman to build their career with, to build their life with, not life in the sense of family, but life in the sense of legacy. So they want a woman who is driven, a woman who knows what she wants, a woman who is a go-getter, not in an Aries way, but a woman who because Aries people are go-getters, but they're not necessarily builders. They're not necessarily people that can build the way a Capricorn person would. An Aries person may be like, let's go do it. Let's go do it right now. A Capricorn person will strategize, have a plan, and then build consistently until they achieve their goal. A Venus in Capricorn man wants to see that in a woman, because it makes him feel like both of you are building together, both of you are building this life together, and both of you have this plan, both of you have this how will I say, both of you have this, how will I say this, both of you have this goal that you're working towards together. Okay, when you have a Venus in Aquarius, these people are the strangest people, because what they are looking for, number one, is very rare. They are looking for somebody who is unorthodox, someone who is unconventional, someone who is different, whose worldview is different, who's just somebody who's different. Because the main goal of an Aquarius is to change the world. So they want somebody who is different to change the world with. And you can't change the world if you are like the world, because if you are like the world, then you're lost in it. To be able to change the world, you have to be able to see the world differently. Guys, ignore my dog. To change the world, you have to be able to see the world differently, right? In order to be able to change it. So an Aquarius person is looking for someone to change the world with, someone who is different. Okay, and then Venus in Pisces, you're looking for someone to merge with, not in the way of Scorpio merging, but someone to just merge his soul with, because their goal is to become one with you. Like I said, not in a Scorpio way, because the Scorpio is totally different kind of merging. The merging of a Venus in Pisces is more like the merging of Venus in Cancer. They want to lose themselves in you. A Scorpio doesn't want to lose themselves in you, because the Scorpio can be with a weak person, and to them, losing themselves in you is an indication of your weakness, because a Scorpio knows they can swallow you whole. So they want somebody who is strong enough to stand on their own, even in the merging. A Pisces person doesn't care for that. A Pisces person wants to merge with you. And so if you're a woman who's like, oh my God, you're not going to feel comfortable with a Pisces guy, and the Pisces guy will not feel comfortable, the Venus in Pisces guy will not feel comfortable with you. Does this make sense? So it's not just the sun that affects relationship, it's also the Venus and then the Mars.